That scene from the third Hobbit movie looks a whole lot cooler after all the green spaces have been filled in post-production. So let's find out all about green screens, how they work, and where the technology is headed. The mechanics behind it are actually quite simple. After they shoot a scene, they simply remove the color green from the footage, so it becomes transparent. Then they add a different background and use it to fill in the blank spaces. And this doesn't just work for environments, they can also use it for specific objects, or sometimes even whole characters.
And action.
While all the digitally created landscapes look great in the cinema, for the actors it can be pretty complex to give decent performances acting opposite virtually nothing.
Yeah, it's not even that it's more complex, it's just not filled in. You know, it's so filled in post-production that you have an idea. Robert's telling you and Frank's telling you, you know, you can see the book right there, and Frank has the book open, and Robert's pointing out what shot he's going to do, so you see where it's originated from, but it's all left to the imagination. So really, when you see the movie, you're watching the movie so freshly, because you're so piecing. I mean, I did scenes with Mickey, and Mickey wasn't there. Everybody's a little uncertain, so you're having to really give yourself imaginatively to this world, otherwise it doesn't work at all.
And action.
Yeah.
Dwight, is that you?
There's a great opportunity to use your imagination and to play, make believe, and just access that innocent child in you that is somewhere. Yeah, it's great. It's a lovely thing to be able to do and have the space and time to be able to do it.
Okay, Jack, climb now! You can!
In that scene from The Amazing Spider-Man, you might have noticed that the green screen looked somewhat blue. It turns out that it actually doesn't matter whether you use blue or green, as the human skin doesn't contain either color, so they both create a minimum of background interference. Blue has the highest contrast to red, though, which is the color mostly seen in skin. So in the past, they used blue screens most of the time. These days, however, filmmakers have switched to green, as the latest generation of cameras have sensors highly sensitive to that hue. When shooting a film with lots of fantastical elements, like The Hobbit, Harry Potter, or Star Trek, you're pretty much bound to use green or blue screens. But when given the chance, most directors try to avoid it, like Christopher Nolan when he made Interstellar.
I didn't want to use green screen because it's really boring to shoot, honestly. You turn up, it's a depressing day when you have to shoot green screen. What's really fun is to come onto these sets we built that felt more like simulator rides than sets. And so the actors could actually look out the windows, see the real views. We could really just shoot what they were doing in the whole sequence, almost like a documentary. It's far more fun, frankly. And I think that hopefully the feeling of reality sort of seeps into what the film is.
We hope to have given you some good insight into the process of shooting films with green screens. For now, it's time to move on to our quiz about Jurassic Park, a classic from back in the day when they built the dinos for real, rather than using CGI and green screens.